You guys have been waiting for this. This is Presumed Innocence. Apple TV has decided to make this a TV series, and today I'm going over episode 1 for the show. I will say that this production is for entertainment and for opinion based only. Please do not drag me in the comments. But if you like stuff like this with spoiler alerts included, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in just a minute.
May need this nugget of encouragement. Things will be alright, so quit your worry. I get it. The odds seem stacked back against the wall, but even consider it such, no, you'll stand tall.
I got a chance to read the book. I got a chance to see the 1990 film for Harrison Ford. And then now it's going to be brought to life again on Apple TV. So you are speaking to a person who truly understands what is going on. If you want a full book review of this book, I will tell you, I have the link down in the description. If you are a person who likes spoilers and want to know what is going on before it happens. If you are a person who do not like spoilers, I am so sorry, but this content is not for you for today. And I hope that you still will try to like some things that also was on the channel. Rusty is our main character in the TV series, and we are so happy to see it being played by Jake. He is doing a wonderful job as portraying Rusty Salvage, which is the main character. Ghost Lover has just been murdered. We get to see some interesting parts within the movie, and I want to go over some of those things with you. I will have some hints at the end of the video if you are interested in hearing about them. If not, then you can automatically stop at a certain point. So it basically starts off with Rusty is describing himself in a court case, and he is basically making his presence known on what he has going on in the show. He finds out that his co-worker, Carolyn, who is also his lover, is murdered in the series. And he is put on the case by Raymond to be able to find out who the killer might be. Now, the connection that he had with Carolyn, not only with being a co-worker and also the lover, she really is making a statement, because throughout this whole entire series, she is very, very, very friendly. We get a chance to be introduced to a few characters throughout here. One person in particular is his wife, which his name is Barbara. He also has 2 kids by the name of Jaden and Kyle. We get to see the intimacy of the family and how they work together with each other. Also, how he has a great communication with his wife. Now, at the funeral, we do find out that Carolyn had a son as well as an ex-husband, and we could have them as potential suspects throughout the series, but it was really good for us to see all of these characters so that we can find out who could our potential suspect be. The evidence that they had within this case was shown throughout. We have phone records. We have some fibers that is on Carolyn. She was hogtied and she was demised in a very, very bad way. So it's really personal to Rusty. And I think that he was the best person. It's just that we didn't know until pretty much the end of episode 1 that he was in love and pretty much having a relationship with Carolyn. Now, Tommy Moto and Delay are pretty much trying the best they can to sabotage the case and actually be known as the best person for mayor. Now, Tommy Moto is very passionate about being a part of the case, and you can see that throughout the episodes, but he played it in a very, very good way. I think that Rusty as well played it in a pretty good way. It really just brings the whole book to life, and I really think that they're doing a great job. Now, one person who is not happy that he has the case is his wife, Barbara. She does not feel like he should be the one that is on the case, because because of the connection that he has with Carolyn, but it's really not Rusty's decision. It really fell on Raymond, and Raymond gave him the case. Even though Tomimoto wants to take over for the case, it really was not Rusty's decision. But it's good that we kind of see the dialogue between him and his wife to see that she knows a little bit about the affair. So it's not something that was completely hidden to her. And then we get to see how they play off of each other in order to make a decision about this case. Now, Rusty gets a chance to talk to his therapist, Dr. Rush, but inside of the book, it really was Dr. Robinson. I wanted to bring out that small little critique. But it was good that he got a chance to really open up and have someone to talk to about it. I think that he was able to talk to his wife about it, but it's best that he talked to a therapist so that he can be able to get it all out, and then just have it on record for if, you know, he gets arrested throughout this series. After the election, Rusty is out, Raymond is out, and so Tomimoto takes over the job as chief deputy prosecutor, and then DeLay is taking over as the top guy, which Raymond was. And so now we see the tension within the office because people are ego strong. And so it's cute to see the little riffraffs, and we actually get to see what happens to Rusty and what happens to Raymond throughout the series. So that's cool. This episode pretty much ends on the note of when Moto and DeLay ended up taking the new positions, they are sabotaging the case, getting ahead of Rusty and getting certain things that Rusty didn't have, like the fingerprints and the analysis. And once he gets all of that information, he comes to the conclusion that something isn't right, because why is it that you never told us that you had a relationship with Carolyn? And so that ends the series of episode 1. I wanted to keep episode 1 pretty much a brief little synopsis of what's going on. My hints and my secrets are mostly for episode 2, but I will tell you a couple of the different changes that I saw from reading the book and from the video that was in 1990 with Harrison Ford, how it differs from the one that they have going on. Things that you probably did not know because you might not have read the book, or you probably didn't see that video back then. For one, who are these kids? Because in the book, it was only one kid, and his name was Nate. I don't know who Jaden is, and I don't know who Kyle is. I do like the fact that he has multiple children, but that was not one of the originating points that was inside of the book. So it's interesting to see these players play, because I don't know these kids. Also, the person that's helping out Rusty throughout this is the dark-skinned black woman. Her name is Rodriguez. Now, she was not originally in the book. He had a friend by the name of LaPrentez. LaPrentez was his original partner not his partner. It was just a person that was almost like a detective. And he would do, the backhand stuff that Rusty was not able to do, or he didn't want to be a part of. So it's interesting to see that they are incorporating some new people within this series, and it's a couple of little twists. The other thing that I thought was interesting was this whole case with Reynolds in this series. This was something that is a twist for Apple TV because it was not in the original book. If you do want a full understanding of the book that was made in 1987, I'll put it in the description box. But I hope that this was a video that you like, comment, and subscribe on. I will be in the comments to be able to talk about this. Please make sure that you stay tuned for episode 2, because I will have some hints on what happened at the end of episode 2. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on our platforms. We have Telegram, we have YouTube, we have TikTok, we have Instagram, and we are so interested to hear from you guys. So please make sure that you follow us on our platforms, and let's get ready to discuss. I'll see you guys on the next review.
This nugget of encouragement. things will be alright, so quit your worrying. I get it, the odds seem stacked back against the wall, but even consider it such, know you'll stand tall. Sat and watch from the sidelines, one too many times. Wicked games we play make me wanna lose my mind. Found solitude, knowing it'll be over soon. Ever need a boost, count on me for the 1-2. Trouble don't last when the tough get going. Baby, all we do is win, so show me my opponent. Adversity, doubt, stress, could care less.